Hello students, today we are going to learn 2.4 lesson Anak Krakatoa. Anak Krakatoa is an island. Here Anak means child and Anak Krakatoa means child of Krakatoa. Okay, now this is a volcanic island, so let's see the lesson so that we will get knowledge about different types of volcanoes. So get ready with your textbook and pencil for marking new words. So we'll start from the first stanza. Krakatoa is an island in the Sunda Strait between Java and Sumatra in Indonesia. It is known for its volcano which erupts regularly. Now this is the Krakatoa island and it is famous for its volcano which erupts regularly. Erupts means what? Burst out suddenly. What is volcano? A volcano is a crack or opening in the earth's crust. There is a hot molten rock near the earth's center. Sometimes it rises to the surface of the earth through such a crack or opening and flows out. When this happens, we say that the volcano has erupted. Means here crust. Crust means a hard outer covering of something. Okay. Here definition of volcano is given that the volcano is a crack or opening in earth's crust and there is a hot molten rock come out through crack and flows out. When this happens, we say that the volcano has erupted. A volcanic eruption happens on a tremendous scale. Tremendous, this word has come here. Tremendous means very great in amount. So this volcanic eruption happens on a great amount. Thick dark clouds of smoke rise high from the opening. Now here in the picture also you can see this is the volcanic eruption and in this way the thick dark clouds of smoke rise high from the openings and spread in the sky. Big glowing burning chunks of rock and red hot lava are thrown out of the crack in the earth. Very hot mud and ash are also thrown out. A great volcanic eruption can change in the landforms in an area. Means in this way so many things come out in the volcanic eruptions. Okay, and these things means this smoke and all spread in the sky. When the volcano erupts, lava is released out, and when it gets cold and form some changes into rock, it changes into the rocks and it form landforms. Now volcanoes are different kinds, means three kinds of volcanoes are there. Active volcanoes, then next one is given the dormant volcano, and here you can see third volcano, it is the extinct volcano. Okay, there are three kinds of volcanoes. Here active volcanoes means active volcanoes erupt regularly. Active volcanoes erupts means burst regularly. Dormant volcanoes means the temporarily inactive or in a deep sleep. We find information about the eruptions of these volcanoes in history, but now they are quiet. Means dormant volcano means what? Temporarily they are inactive or in a deep sleep. Now next we will see that is the extinct volcanoes. Extinct volcanoes, here we can see geographers can guess by looking at the rock formation that they used to erupt long ago, but there is no record of it in history. An extinct volcano is unlikely to erupt again. Here, extinct means not existing now. Okay, so the Krakatoa is an active volcano. Which is the active volcano? Krakatoa is an active volcano. It has erupted many times, causing great disaster. Disasters means great harm. It caused great harm. And this was the worst eruption of the volcano. It occurs in the month of August. Here you can see the worst of the eruptions took place in the August 1883. It erupted with such a loud boom that it was heard more than 3,500 kilometers away in Australia. So, such type of volcano this. It is believed to be the loudest sound man has ever heard. The island, which was a volcanic mountain, collapsed on itself. And what happened next? The dust was thrown in the eruption, rose to about 80 kilometers in the sky. Also, it caused tsunami in the sea near the island due to this eruption. It caused the tsunami. Okay, and here you can see tsunami. Tsunami means what? An extremely large wave caused by movement of the earth under the sea. Okay, it's called tsunami. So the tsunami also it caused the tsunami in the near the sea, near the island, in the sea near the island, and also this eruption caused giant waves and the tsunami, and about 165 villages and towns were destroyed due to the eruption and the tsunamis. The eruption destroyed 2/3 of the island of this Krakatoa. This island destroyed. How much? 2/3 of island was destroyed due to this eruption. It collapsed beneath the surface of the sea, then creating a huge underwater volcanic crater or the hole. The hole was more than 6 kilometers wide. Here you can see the hole was more than 6 kilometers wide. Okay, so again we can see that another eruption also took place in 1927. Then in 1927, a plume of a smoke rose out of the water on the crater. It was followed by another eruption. A few days later, a new island volcano broke water. How did it happen? When the underwater volcano threw up ash and rock, it was quickly taken away by the seawater. But then the lava started flowing out of the crater faster. This volcanic material was not all taken away by the waves, and the new mountain began to grow. And in this way, the new mountain, that whatever material come out from in the volcanic eruptions, the new mountain began to grow. It kept growing and was soon seen above the water. And we can see the hip was so big that soon seen above the water. Thus a new island grew from the old island of the Krakatoa. It was named Anak Krakatoa, or the child of the Krakatoa. Okay, in this way this was the story behind the Anak Krakatoa. The origin of the Anak Krakatoa took place like this. Okay, so it is also known as the child of Krakatoa because it is originated from the volcanic eruption of the Krakatoa. Okay, this Anak Krakatoa is still an active volcano. Eruptions have begun again since 1994. It lies quiet for a few days and then again there are eruptions. With more lava flowing out, the island is still growing bigger. Since 1950, the island has grown at an average rate of 5 inches per week. A part of the old island known as the Rakata. It is still visible in the sea, a little away from the new arrival Anak Krakatau. And in this way, the next island, the Rakata, is still visible and it is near to the Anak Krakatau. Okay, so in this way, the after the Krakatau's eruption in 1883, all the surrounding islands and the coast were covered with a hot ash. No life remained. When a scientist visited in 1884, he found just one spider. So after so many eruptions, there was lot of destructions and the land was of no use, and so nobody lives there. There was no life. When scientists visited in 1884, he found just one spider over there. Okay, now see the next stanza. But the living world of Rakata was not lost and gone forever. The wind and the sea brought seeds of plants to the island. Some seeds came with the birds who flew over the island. Plants and the animals that live in the sea came to the coast again. Small land animals like ants, termites, or even rats and the lizards traveled to the island on the plants floating in the sea. One edge of the island was soon teeming with the plants and animals. Okay, so in this way, again the life started, beginning with plants. Also seeds came with the birds, plants and animals also came to the coast again. Here you can see, and small land animals like ants, termites, or even rats and the lizard travel to the island on and plants floating in the sea. Okay, so in this way again the life started. It was like a laboratory where the scientists can see the living things slowly develop in an area. Today, scientists can observe this also in a part of Anak Krakatau, which does not get covered with a volcanic ash. The western coast of Java was greatly affected by the Krakatau's eruption. Very few human beings were left there, but the wild animals and the plants in that area grew in number again. In fact, the wildlife grew naturally since there were no human beings to interfere with it. There was no one there to cut the trees or kill the animals, so this region became rich in wildlife. So here you can see, due to the lot of eruptions, this island leads to a lot of damage. First there was no life, but slowly the wild animals and the plants started growing again. But there was no human beings. Human beings are not there. So no interference of the human beings. No one to harm the plants and animals. There was no one there to cut the trees or kill the animals. So this region became rich in wildlife. Okay students, hope students you understood this lesson. You understood different types of volcanoes and effects of volcanic eruption, and also the origin of Anak Krakatau.